How would I describe Josh Papali'i? I'll probably call him a caretaker of the people, really.
You know, every day that I come in the training, his locker's only a couple up from me. He always comes in and gives me a little cuddle every morning, says good morning to you and has a smile on his face. And I think, you know, that's just, you know, who Papa is, and it just brightens up everyone's days.
I think off the field, describing Josh, he's a big gentle giant and big cuddly bear, and he's so loving and caring, and as soon as he crosses that line, he's a different beast.
I would describe him as a big brother, you know. He looks after me on and off the field. There's stuff that he does behind scenes that no other player does, and yeah, that's what he does for me.
You know, footy doesn't define him as a player. Before he's a footy player, the thing I admire about Josh is the husband, the father that he is, and especially, you know, playing alongside of him, the mate that he is.
Firstly, I'd probably describe Papa on the field as one of the most competitive players I've ever played with. He turns up week in, week out, and you know, never lets any of us down on the field. But yeah, and he's a totally different guy away from rugby and off the field. You know, he's probably one of the funniest guys I've ever met, and you know, he's always smiling and brings a lot of fun around this place at times. So yeah, he's great to know off the field as well.
Personally, he was one of my favourite players growing up, obviously being a Queenslander, and when I found I was coming to the Raiders, he was the first one I kind of wanted to talk to, so the impact he's had on me is massive. He's kind of shaped my game and got me to where I am today.
He's very loving, very caring. I remember when I first got here, he always made sure I was okay and looked after me.
Personally, Josh has had a massive impact in my life. We have a lot of similarities, you know, being Samoan background, born in New Zealand, obviously playing rugby league and here at the same club.
I really enjoyed being around Big Paps. Obviously had a lot to do with him in the coaching areas in Queensland and Australia. He's always been, you know, a great servant, passionate about his jersey, obviously passionate about his Raiders jersey, but also, you know, Samoa as well.
I'm always giving him a hug. I just like hugging him. Makes me feel warm inside when I give Pups a big hug. He's obviously made a legacy on the field, but off the field here, and in the sanctum here of the Raiders, everyone knows what type of person he is, and you know, he's a legend of the club. On and off the field, he's a proper dude. So yeah, I love Big Puppy.
You know, some of my best memories of him sitting around having a beer in the sheds and the count, sitting here cleaning everything up and trying to get rid of everything, and myself and Papa not even showered, just sitting there having a beer. So he's a great guy. He's a legend of the club. He'll go down as one of the greats on and off the field.
Yeah, personally, Pups has impacted me a lot, not just as a player, being one of the greatest props our club's seen, but as a bloke. He's so nice and generous, and having him a part of my family is such a huge honour for me.
You know, he's done the highest honours he can. You know, he's represented this country, he's represented the state, and you know, he's definitely going to go down as, you know, one of the top Raiders to ever kind of put on the green jersey.
It's quite an achievement what he's done. He's still fairly young. He's still got a bit left in him. He says he's been retired since I've got here every year, but he keeps going on. So he'll probably be around for another 5 years or something. So, mate, it's been massive what he's done for the club. He's an extraordinary player, and then again off the field, he's a top bloke.
Like I owe a lot to Josh in the way, just how he's been. I think psychologically, he was a really good support network for me, especially in my time here at the Raiders.
Not only is he one of our greatest players, but he's probably one of the best front rowers to ever play the game as well. So
I think he's going to go down as probably the best front rower to ever play here at Canberra, and one of the best to ever do it in the NRL as well.
He'll go down not only as one of the best people to ever play at the club, but one of the best middles to ever play this game.
The team was always a better team. You know, looking over and seeing Papa in the sheds with you.
You know, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when that his name will be on that Hall of Fame. He's got such a big heart and cares about every single one of his teammates, and I love the guy, and I know he loves me and all his teammates.
Describe Papa in one word.
Tough, cheeky, also, so it means brother.
The man.
Legend. Athletic.
He's a joker.
Friendly.
Fun.
Humble.
Selfless.
Animalistic.
The man.
Beast. Dog.
I can't have a word, but I've got a phrase. Is that good?
Get that statue ready for him.